And we start off again reading the mail. Let's go to it. Charles Kant saw another one of those glowing things. I saw it again, same weird glowing thing, being swinging by the local incinerator daily, keeping my eye out for BTs. Mind you, it is getting easier to give them the slip. Just look out for fluctuations in chiral density, and you got a pretty good idea they're heading your way. And you know what? I haven't seen one yet. Even when the timefall's gotten pretty bad. My buddies tell me I don't need to go out there anymore. Don't need eyes on BTs to track their movements. But if I'd given up, I wouldn't have seen it again. That same strange glow, this time near the incinerator. You've got to see it with your own eyes. I'm telling you, chiral fluctuations don't tell the tale. Just promise me one thing. If you do go hunting for it, be careful. Right? Well, I've seen a jellyfish near the incinerator. Didn't see a glowing thing. It's not... Is it worth the detour up there to have a look? It might be. In fact, it might not even be that long of a detour, considering I can just buzz down to the craftsman and take the zipline. And I've actually got to set up a zipline down near the incinerator. Sutherland. Can't wait to watch you win. You've restored the racetrack to its former glory. What a gift to all of us, the thrill of the chase. I'm smiling fit to burst just thinking about it. I guess you'll be trying out for yourself, right? Well, I'll be rooting for you, and I won't be the only one. Pretty much every Bridges staffer and prepper I know will be cheering you over that finish line. Not in person, obviously. I mean, I'd love to be there at the trackside, but it's not going to happen. You'll just have to make do with holograms instead. Virtual fans, I think the term is. Don't get too down about it, though it is what it is, and we all know how dangerous it is out there. Anyway, we'll be there in spirit, and that's what counts. And just think, the bigger the UCA gets to be, the more fans you'll have. Good luck, Sam. Get out there and make us proud. Yeah, I didn't, did I? I kind of buggered that one. Peter Englert, whom I'm not particularly happy with. Deepest and most sincere thanks and apologies. Alright, he made me go the entire, literally traverse the entire map from top to bottom on foot, because I needed to bring his champagne. Luckily, I did go to the distribution center south of Lake Knot and pick up some speed legs, or it would have been taking me all day. And I skipped past that in the edit, but still. Alright, Englert, let's do this. My dear Mr. Bridges, you truly are a man of surpassing kindness and generosity, and the pizza you delivered was the most scrumptious we have supped to date. Supped, did you? You supped a pizza. Oh, but my levity is unbecoming. My grave, dare I say disastrous failure to convey my appreciation to you in the flesh warrants an explanation. To my chagrin, the circumstances were entirely outside of my control, as they always are. Prior to your arrival, my better half and I had one of our rare, but rather intense lovers' quarrels, which led her to storm off in a proverbial huff. She proverbially huffed. And what manner of husband would I be if I left her to wander the wilderness alone? I simply had to go after her. Upon our return, we were greeted with fresh pizza, still piping hot from the oven, and she was so entirely over the moon that she forgave me for everything. Suffice to say, I am in your debt to a considerable degree. How was the champagne? I'm wondering. It got hit by a car. I didn't notice this at the time. It got run over by a mule truck. I'm surprised it was only 66% damage, frankly. Timefall farmer. Mules to the north have been awful quiet of late. Got to the point where I was wondering what was going on. Then I realized it must have been your doing. I mean, wow, just wow, you're amazing, Sam. Anyway, you'll be pleased to hear that as a result of your heroics, we're growing wheat again. And you know what that means. Beer. And bread. And pizza. Thanks for all your help, Sam. I didn't kill them. So they'll be back up. I don't know if you actually can wipe out an entire mule encampment. If you shoot them all, do they eventually restock anyway with, new people who just reoccupy? Alright. Quick check on BB, as per custom. How you doing, little fella? Soothe. Poker's jar. Still looks happy. Can he look anything other than happy? Because it always says he looks happy. Right. Drink up. And then... oh, hell with it. Let's head back to the craftsman, then up to the incinerator. I'm sure I can quickly set up a line to the... a zip line down to the incinerator as well. Should be a routine transit, though.
Sorry about the mess. I got caught.
Seen it. I'm skipping it. I ought to have a bike ready. Or some vehicle. I don't think my truck's still down at the Timefall farm. I'm gonna have to go get that at some point. Do I have anything in the garage? I have my... yeah, I do have my reverse trike. My own version of this bike that I tried the race in. The... I don't really want to pronounce it. Yabai Kusanagi. I'm sure I'm butchering that. Sure, if I'm gonna take anything, I might as well take that. But before I do, let me triple check something. Oh. Yeah. 18 players, 2,023 likes. The year! The present year in likes. How very interestingly, conveniently appropriate. No, you can't create a roadster here. I don't know where you do it then. Where is my buddy bot? Where'd he go? Put him down to... put him up. Oh, I remember. I disassembled him. Sorry, yeah, I'm not connected up to the chiral network up in Englet's place, so I disassembled him. When I got there. I didn't show that. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Also, I realized what my problem was. With the bowler gun. I managed to fabricate myself a level 1 bowler gun without realizing it. Oh, that's not the right view. Down the center line. Yeah, no, I'll see you when I get back to the incinerator. I didn't even pick up any orders for this one. I'm not taking anything to the craftsman. Here. This is where I'm going to make my descent, and I'll connect the zipline to this one. Careful. And watch out for the rock fall, but it should be over there. I shouldn't be in too much danger of it from here. This looks easy enough. Pick up the Corellium. By the by, I have, just while I was there and in the neighborhood, extended the road network from the craftsman to... two paver units up to here, so the road continues to about here now. Now, it's got to go a lot further to get up to, well, that's the next one. Auto paver UC route 43-1. Then I presume it goes from there. I can't imagine where. I can't see another paver unit around there. It might go up to the way station, but I don't see a roadway. I'll see. And then presumably eventually it's got to come... oh, there it is. Over to the incinerator, and then presumably following this sort of line. There's not much to go there. I've already provided the chiral crystals, and there's only a few hundred ceramics. Could have done that as well. This one wasn't worth not doing. Once I managed to locate a few thousand ceramics for this one that won't select. But, anyway. Just an update. There's more roads. I don't need more cryptobiotes. I can never eat them anyway. I tried to eat them actually once ever when I was fighting the BTs.
There we go.
Man, I've forgotten how bad these Bridges boots were compared to the chiral boots. Oh, and I have... Ah, yes, I have a destroyed climbing anchor. Before I try to use that. I don't think I have a replacement for that, so I'll need another one. Which means I can't climbing anchor down here. I've got to walk this bit. Well, I don't need to get back up, which is the good thing. It's what we call a rocky descent. Rip up. Let's see if I can make this without dying. That was close. Alright, the rest should be easy. Just zigzag our way down. As I said, the next, the way up is just going to be through zipline, so I don't need a climbing anchor to reascend. Anything in this cave? Nope. Let's scan around here while I'm thinking of it, because I keep forgetting to do that. Looking for bits and pieces. Maybe I'll have a look in this cave anyway, just for fun. Oh, it doesn't go anywhere. It's blocked off. Never mind. There may be something I didn't check near the incinerator. Glowing thing, glowing thing. I don't see any beams shooting up into the sky.
Let's go.
Make sure I'm picking up these chiral crystals. We got a generator there I might pop past because...
Nice.
Good to have a generator. I'm not that low on energy, but, you know, it couldn't hurt. Yeah, now I gotta think of a place to put down the zip line. It'll reach up there. Thank you, Witch of 10K Lakes, for this.
This one's for you. Thanks for the help. This one's for you. Thanks for the help.
Sign of a glowing thing. That's the incinerator. I am still not entirely sure what to look out for.
Nice.
Oh, hang on, that's hard to... It's hard, actually, to maneuver this once you've held it down. No, that's just a bit of scenery there. There's a piece of data. Thought it gave you an additional like for your zip line. Alright. Speaking of which... It's a nice and damaged one. Unsuitable surface. What? What do you mean I'm out of bandwidth? What area am I in? Shit. That's actually quite a big problem now. That's the first time that's happened. Let's grab that piece of data. In fact, I've got a memory chip I've actually got to offload. Do we climb on top? Can you climb on top? Actually, it seems like you can. Let's try it. Maybe it's up here. On the roof.
Only gonna get harder.
glowing thing. Plenty of Corellium down there, by the way, inside the incinerator, which is interesting. I hear something making noise. Is that just the cables? Careful. It did say, if I saw it, to be careful. Okay. Well, I'll go down there in a second. Let's grab this memory chip first. Where does this even lead to?
There we go.
Might just be the sounds of the incinerator working. Creepy sound, though. Alright, let's get down. Let's take these ladders down. Then I'll scout around. I can't see much. I certainly can't see anything glowing. Unless I'm missing something very obvious. I kinda like exploring this old ruin. Oh, no, no, no. Climb. Okay, pick a button. Come on. X to grab. There we go. It's not a ruin. It's a functioning incinerator. But it feels like you're exploring something old and dead. Like an abandoned industrial park. Might as well have all of this Corellium. Absolutely no reason. I do like how you can actually see the particles flow into the collector at the back of my backpack. You can actually see them go in there. I can imagine why there's quite so much Corellium around here. Because of all the corpses giving it off. But no sign of this glowing thing, which I think is a car. Do they not spawn until sometime later in the game? I'm gonna check the rear of the facility first. Nothing. Nada. Zip. Zilch. Other terms that mean zero. Does this open? No. Okay. So that door might open. I've got a ladder deteriorating. It's okay. Ladders are replaceable. If the roads start to deteriorate, I'm gonna have to think about that. Is there any way inside? I'd like to check out the back here. Whatever I'm looking for, I don't think it's here. Come on. I'm trusting you, Charles. You better not be fucking with me. I saw a glowing thing. Well, I can't damn well see it, and I'm here. I'm going to have to do a full 360 to survey the area before I decide not to continue on. He said at the incinerator, not like near it. I literally couldn't have a better view of the region now.
That's a long way down.
Yeah. Except if I was standing up there and I cannot see anything glowing. Careful, Sam.
That's quite a drop.
Absolutely nothing. Careful, not there. I'm gonna have to find a way down now. I'll have to go around, I think. But I can't find this glowing thing. Whether it's a car, another type of BT, or something else. I cannot find it. Another thing I can't find is an easy way down. I'm gonna have to go all the way back around. Just to make sure, I'm gonna look inside the incinerator and determine that there is definitely nothing in here. No glowing thing.
Let's go.
No anomalies. Nothing that seems to suggest there's anything wrong or different. So I've got no idea what Charles Kahn is talking about. Right, okay, since I can't get back up there, because admittedly, I have placed quite a lot of zip lines in this region. I mean, it's quite a big region, and I've gone from here to here with zip lines, which makes me think I'm going to find it very difficult to place more zip lines down in the distribution center zone. It may well be time for me to find another way back. Now I can either, I've got two options. I can beeline for the nearest truck. Sorry, I can beeline for the nearest zip line and just head straight back up to that. Trying to get up this hill. Remember, I didn't have an easy way to get up, or I could nick this guy's truck. In a case of in extremis, let's do this. Let's steal vehicles. But I had made it clear I didn't want to be doing that. Let's also pass by this generator. Alright, I should be able to make it up this hill, actually. I could nick this guy's bike as well, but let's not. Ooh. Try up here. I love these speed legs right now. Oh, I got up here just fine. Wasn't a problem.
You there. Bridges wants you.
I don't know what Charles Kahn is talking about. Not a clue. Glad I went there. Got a lot of chiral crystals from it. It's not strictly speaking chiralium, but I'm not entirely sure what is chiralium and what relationship chiral crystals have to chiralium. Alright, that's that then. Wish I had something for the way station. I would like to finish that out. Let's see if this works. Jump off zipline now! Oh, okay. It's a bit little early, but I'm alright. I parked my bike in here, by the way. In case you're wondering why I'm going to this storage locker. And I claimed a lot of the materials I needed to build the roads from here. There's a lot built up in here, and I don't know why. But there it is. Let's retrieve the bike, and we'll head down to the distribution center. Might as well take the road. I'd like to stay and listen to that song, but I'm not. I enjoy that one. Asylum for the Feeling. Probably my favorite song in this game so far. We're popping down to the distribution center. I'll replace this bike in, like, I'll store it there. Then it's zipline time. Remember, I'll be using up connections, but that's fine. If I'm not using up the connections for zip lines, I can't imagine I'll be placing many. I want to build infrastructure for transport, not necessarily for post boxes and jumps and the like. And I could do bridges, but zip lines do the same job as bridges, really, after a fashion. Back to the distribution center, south of Lake. No, it's been a minute. No, actually, it's only been as long as it took me to get these legs, which I am now going to replace, because I don't need these anymore. Well, I kind of do, but I'm probably going to need a power skeleton when I pick up Mama. No, what am I doing? I'm not fabricating equipment. I'm going to private locker, because that's where it is. Or did I recycle it? I can't remember. A lot of floating carriers. I need another... I do need some things, anyway. Okay. Well, actually, that reminds me. Place this in the private locker. Recycle. Both of these are good. Recycle these boots. I'm now barefoot. He's got socks on.
Thank you for your continued support.
Thank you. Fanfare. Don't think I had anything else to recycle immediately. Now I want to fabricate one power skeleton, which is an equipment. Level 3 regular. One... Oh yeah, I meant to recycle the crap bowler gun. I can put it away, I suppose. One bowler gun level 2. I have so many floating carriers, I should probably get rid of those. Get rid of the 2 lower level bowler guns. What else was I doing? Shoes. Bridges, boots. Give me a third. It's climbing anchor. Climbing anchor. Before I forget that. Okay. Carry that on the back. Put those on. Equip. Yes. Yes, I know. I'll pick up those 2 PCCs. Let's carry this bowler gun on back. Move. Actually, put these on my back. Auto arrange. Then I want to get rid of this level 1 bowler gun. Placing it in the private locker. It might as well be in there. In fact, I might move some of those into the share locker. What else? How are my blood bags? Only one's a little down. And... Can I not combine these? Because I've got... No, these are custom hermetic grenades. These are regular. Okay, they do... I think they automatically combine anyway. I should really get rid of these regular grenades. I'm not going to use them. Well, maybe I will. Maybe I'll just keep the option. I've got a set of regular hermetic grenades up here that are almost destroyed, but when they're destroyed, then I'll replace them. Yeah. Yeah, that looks right. Confirm. 4 PCCs will have to do. But I'm going to need the power skeleton.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Fresh pair of boots. Now it's time to make our way to South Knot City. Now, for the time being, I can follow this road. Which I will.
Weapons restriction.
If you've dropped your PCC, I'm going to grab that. If you've dropped it there... Now, just to be clear, this area is not part of the network, so I better make sure I sort of... I can't actually go through it, can I? Well, I suppose if I were on one side and the other side, I could still zipline through an area. The cosplayer is connected, so I can go through them. What I want to do is try to limit the amount of bandwidth I'm using in this region. So try to... No, that's it. I can't do it here. So much for my brilliant plan of building zip lines everywhere. I completely forgot about bandwidth. To that end, I should think about the remaining road network to be built, because there's only one paver unit. No, there's 2. But that needs to be done from scratch. Which I can do. This one is fairly easy. I could... oh, wait, no, there's 3. Never mind. Oh, God. That one's nearly done, though. Is still part of the same region? Yes, it is. It's quite a large... Actually, that might be part of the weather... No, the weather station starts here. There's a plant shot in the face. Don't think I would have been able to reach it anyway. Wait, how do we actually find who is here? I haven't got any details. They're only hunkered down at the bottom of the cliff here, like the cosplayer is. But I can't see the cosplayer's place from this view anyway. One of the paper units is going to be directly in the middle of that region, whoever they are. Oh, good. That's what I needed. So, I don't think getting... I don't think it's going to be possible to build up those roads in full. And I can't do the zip lines. Because they won't reach. There's not enough online zip lines that I could utilize to make a connection. So it's always going to be a broken line. Until I get upgraded zip lines or more connection in this region. In case you're wondering, this is how I made it from halfway across the map. Whose truck is this? online truck. It's literally on the road. So tempting to take that. There are a lot of materials in this private room. If I took all of these, I don't know where I'm taking them from. I could try to put it in, at least some of it into the roads up ahead, but it'd be a hell of a trek. This has got a much easier way across the river. I'm not going to be able to get down from this road, am I? Gotta go back. I'm going to scan that way, see if I can get eyes on that paper unit. Distribution center, junk deal. No. I've already dealt with the junk dealer. I'm just double checking in my head if there wasn't some other guy who might have been called the junk something. Oh crap! It's raining. It's easier to slip over. This next paper unit is right here, smack bang in the middle of this guy's region. Needs it from scratch. 2,560 materials, 2,000 ceramics, and 900 chiral crystals, all of which need to be delivered ASAP, and I just simply don't have it. I mean, there's 40 ceramics there. That's the best I got. Distribution center. Some special alloys. It's the wrong distribution center anyway. And there's a BT zone ahead of me, or at least there was last I checked. I want this done. I want this road network done eventually, but I don't think I'm doing it now. What the hell's in front of me? Oh, there's a massive canyon. You know what? It's going to be really difficult getting, like, Mama all the way over there with no zip lines and no road. I'd better get this road done before I pick up Mama. That'll take an age. But I mean to get it done. Let's at least drop off the chiral crystals here. Anyone local? Craftsman, special alloys, ceramics, distribution center north of Mountain Nut. No lost cargo for whoever lives around here. I'm glad I didn't take any other orders. I know I should have done, in theory, but at the end of the day, I'm going to be trekking a lot of materials around now. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head back to South Knot City. Somehow. Then, I am going to fix the first road nearest... Well, I'm going to try to do these two roads in unison. That shouldn't be too difficult. I can get most of those materials, I think, from South Knot City. No, I can't. Not even close. That's really bad. That's not good. I haven't thought this through at all. What's the cosplayer got? Not much. Weather station. Too far on my way anyway. There are enough ceramics in South Knot City. I've got 428 ceramics. I don't think that's enough there. Mama's Lab's got 1,000. But I think I'm going to start something. And you... Alright, I'll have to do that some other time. Looks like I'm taking Mama back on foot. At least up to the... At least up to the road network, and then I can drive from there. But I've still got to get a car. Looks like we're going straight to Mama's lab. Plans have been changed. I don't know if you can zipline with a person on you. Careful. Avoiding autotoxemia. I've only had that been a problem 2 times. That was when I got nearly beaten to death by a BT. Or attempted to commit suicide by BT. Really annoyed about not being able to finish off those road networks, but it'll be fine. Amazing I didn't run into the chiral connection issue beforehand. Genuinely impressed by that. These PCCs for nothing. I have to recycle these when they get destroyed. Soon. One of them's looking pretty damn rusty. I was wondering why it came down. I walked slightly under that timefall shelter. Alright. Could you... I don't see why you couldn't have mentioned that Lockne was your sister, by the way, Mama. And are you sure you're okay with coming out of here? Are you genuinely certain about that? You're not wearing your handcuffs anymore. No, you got a spare pair of handcuffs.
Hey, Sam. Thanks for coming back. Got something for you. These are your new cufflinks.
Oh, okay.
They
What's
still
new
work
about
as a
them?
terminal, but I've added a weapon function. I was able to redesign everything from the ground up after the last connection.
And they're weapons too now.
That's right. Cord cutters.
The
BTs
umbilicals?
are connected to the other side via umbilical cords, right? When
Right.
those cords bring the matter of our world into contact with the antimatter of theirs, boom. Void out. But just as Deadman theorized, your blood does have
is that what you've done?
importance.
No, you haven't done it yet.
Used to cut a BT's
Because the Odra deck was flapping
so,
before.
I've added that function. Cut the cord of the BT, and it returns to the world of the dead. No BT, no void out. Win-win.
How does that work? And I want to try it out. On BTs, but I think my first target is going to be, your daughter.
These things can cut them loose.
If you can get close enough without them noticing, yes.
Those umbilical cords stretch quite a ways.
Cord snipping, super handcuffs.
Right.
Yeah, and you know what what you're gonna ask me to do now. Yep. Yep.
Cut the cord connecting us.
You're serious about this, are you?
She's sound asleep. I made sure she got plenty of milk. Just do it.
Alright.
Please, Sam. Set her straight. This world was never hers, but all the same, I didn't want her to leave it. Even though she's already lost. Truth is, she's not really my daughter.
The attack and everything, that was all a lie?
No, that part was true.
Surrogate?
My ovaries can't produce eggs, and Lockne has trouble with her uterus. Long story short, neither of us can have children. I was alright with it. I mean, children, who needs them, I thought. But my sister thought differently. Lockne wanted a child, someone to carry her genes.
So that's the problem?
She fell in love with another member of Bridges, but he died in an accident. She was devastated, of course, as was I. Back then, strong emotions like that, I could feel hers, and she could feel mine. When I sensed her desire to join him, to end it, I went to her and said, let's have a baby. We took one of Lockne's eggs and fertilized it with his frozen sperm. And I carried it to term. A healthy baby grew inside me. But then there was the attack. And our bond was severed. I wanted to tell her. But I was bound to the child. I couldn't just abandon her.
That's why Lockne said,
But I was wrong.
Mama's nobody's mama.
Lockne needs...
I thought it was just because she disapproved of her keeping the kid. It was her kid, technically speaking. Well, genetically speaking.
You have to break some ties to forge others. Can't be tied to everything. If we're going to reconnect the world, I need to reconnect with my sister first.
Okay, all of this is fine to leave out, but the bit where she was your sister
So please, Sam.
is still... I'm still slightly irritated that you didn't say that to begin with. Just lead with that. Alright.
Do it.
Cut umbilical cord. Just grabbed by something. And that'll work on BTs in the world as well, right? Presumably.
Goodbye. Alright, Sam.
Alright, you can have a minute, alright, if you need it.
Take me home to Lockne.
Or we can go now, I suppose. Up to you. Alright. That's quite sad.
Sam. Would you set me up?
Well, you can hardly do it.
Been outside in a long time.
You mean
Too much
full?
to take in all at once.
You sure? Thought you might be claustrophobic after your time in the rubble.
I'll be fine. So long as I can see out of the bag. The warmth of the light. The touch of the wind. The scent of the world. Lucky you. The two of you are still connected.
Yeah. I'm starting to think if I had to go through that, I'd be pretty upset as well.
Let's go.
Thanks for making that point a bit more obvious. I feel really bad. It had to be done. It did have to be done. It was unhealthy that she was keeping it. Like, there's a slight difference with BB here than that. All the same, it's got to be gutting. Alright, I have very little material on me. Now, all that would have been left back at Mama's lab. There's nothing I can do about that, so avoid mules. All the way up to Mountain Knot.